Okay, we're gonna draw a little story here because I thought it was funny. So I've been taking chemistry class and all. Also, by the way, I'm using a writing pad. I've never used it before, so it's gonna be really weird. Anyway, this is chemistry class, and we're going on about intermolecular forces. Now, if you don't know what those are, much like myself, they're like the strength of. Wait, no, shoot. They're bonds between atoms that give a I was just trying to look. Intermolecular forces are bonds between molecules that determine things like what their boiling point is, and like if they how well they evaporate, the consistent viscosity and stuff like that. Okay. There's like three types, which are there's three main types, which are hydrogen bonds. Oh god, hydrogen. Yes, this is not H bonds, which are the strongest type of bond. And then under that we have dipole, which I'm just going to call DD. They got dipole bonds, and then you got the weakest bonds, which are London dispersion forces. Yes. Perfect. Anyways, so you got all of those, and oh my, anyways, the point is you have all of those. Let's just get rid of all this. Okay. So my assignment was to take two different elements and determine which one, like, we take two substances, and the two I'm about to talk about are like methanol, which are CH3, oh god, 3OH. That's methanol, pretty sure. And we had copper oxide, which is CuO. Okay. And okay, so anyways, I was trying to determine the boiling point. Yes. Which one has a higher boiling point? So which one takes more heat to boil? Good stuff. And so methanol, this one right here, it's got a lot of bonds. It's got London dispersion forces, because everything has London dispersion forces, and it's polar, so it has dipole, and it's got a hydrogen bonded to an oxygen, so it's got hydrogen bonds, which is like three of those bonds, and they're all really strong bonds. So, this is going to have a pretty high boiling point. And then you got copper oxide here, which is non-polar and only has London dispersion forces and has no other types of bonds. So, it's pretty weak, right? So naturally I was like, okay, by all the logic and knowledge that I currently have, this one is going to be the one that has the higher, boiling point. And this one's weak, so it's going to boil really easy. But my common sense is that metal is going to take a lot of heat to make it boil. And there's these things called ionic bonds, which are what metals have, and that's like the strongest bond. So, with that knowledge now, we know that this is going to take the most to boil. So this is going to have the lower boiling point. Sorry, this is going to have the higher boiling point, lower, but whatever I said. I didn't know what ionic bonds were at this time. So I said this, so by my logic, this one was going to be the one that was going to get me I would get points if I put this in the higher boiling point. Wait, no. So by my logic, this one should have been the right answer. Which it is not, because my common sense, I think I already said, tells me that this metal over here will have the higher boiling point. So I put that, and I handed this paper in, and I got an 8.5 out of 10 because I'm terrible. And in a little note, my teacher, who's probably baffled by my stupidity, was like, yeah, you got that, that was right. But why would you say that copper oxide has a higher boiling point if you already agreed it only has London dispersion forces, which are the weakest type of weakest type of bond? And to that, I can't tell you, Mr. Tide. Okay, second story. I'm in this class. It's a second story. I'm in this class. It's a philosophy class. And we were talking about those like thought experiments. The last class I was there, and the thought experiment we decided to do was like the trolley problem. It was something about consequential. Oh my god, consequentialism and eurodynamics or something. Yeah, I'm a great student, obviously. So anyways, Trolley Problem, I got one person on this track. That was terrible. You got one person on a track, and you got like five people on another track. Cut out to this drawing. There's 4 people on this track. It doesn't matter. The point is there's 4 people on this track over here. There's more people on this one track than the other. This one's just one person. And you're over here, and you have a lever, and it will switch the tracks, and this train's coming now. Right. Put it right here, even though it's not right. Train. Yes. Train. And you can only say, you have to press this lever. No matter what you do, you have to press it. And my teacher was like, okay, this is Marie Curie over here. Oh my gosh. One sec. Yes, Marie Curie. This is great handwriting. And these are just a bunch of peasants. We don't care about them. They're just peasants. Like, I gotta change the settings on this pen again. I don't know. Peasants right here. We don't care about them. Ooh. Ooh. And she's like, okay, now we're gonna have you like put down your heads and raise your hands so we can see who's like the most fucked up out of all of you. Oh. Yep. And before that, I was like, oh, wait, I have a question. She's like, yes, Twigs. Yeah, it's like, is this Marie Curie before or after her experiments? Because as we all know, Marie Curie did radiation experiments, and that's kind of why she died. She said it didn't matter. I'm like, okay, well, come on, she's gonna die anyways. It may as well, what's worse, trolley death or radiation death? One sec. Trolley death or radiation death? Which one is worse? And she's like, why? She's like, that's not the point of the experiment. I'm like, well, it kind of is if you're deciding to use this one very specific person. And even if Marie Curie, if we kill her, you got Pierre, you got her husband, he's gonna live. He's an experiment partner, And some other guy in the class, we voted on this, and it was like, yes, everyone would kill Marie Curie and let these people live because it's majority. But for me, it was because, she's gonna die anyways. And then this other guy, he said, okay, instead of that, we're gonna change this scenario, and we're gonna make it, what if this is like one healthy patient with delicious organs? Yep. Healthy. And these guys are all sick, but they could be benefited greatly if you killed this guy and took his organs. um, dying. God, I can't draw. Okay. Yes, they're dying here. And you're the doctor, you're like, should you kill this one person to save these 4 people's lives? Um, or yeah, whatever. And once again, well, sadly, actually, before I could raise my hand, some other dude raised his hand, and he's like, "Well, if you're killing this guy with a train, his organs aren't going to be very viable now, are they?" And yeah, I'm very mad. He beat me to the punch, but I'm also, I mean, these people, they're gonna have to take like those immune system suppressants the rest of their lives, and you know, what is it, like transplanted organs like only last you like 10 or something years, anyways. Um, So either way, I feel like these people are gonna die, and you're just killing this guy who has a whole life ahead of him. You know, I think the trolley problem just doesn't work. You know, because there's too many variables. You're never gonna have a situation like this. That's not how you spell trolley. What am I thinking? Trolley. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Mm. Okay, now I'm just getting distracted with the pen. You're never going to have a situation like this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you kill, because it's never going to happen. And, the dude who suggested the doctor thing, he came up to me after class, and he was like, you know what? I'm in this challenge with you, this silent challenge every day to see which one of us can make our teacher have the most visceral reaction. And so far, you're winning. So, if I can take anything away from this class, it's that I am the champion of ruining people's lives and making them wonder why they became a teacher at all. This is great. I don't know how to use a pen though. End of story time.